Greetings, Earth. Like I was saying, you have help. You don't know how the finished product is going to look when it's finished, but when you see everything that came into accomplishing the final sketch, the final drawing, you know you had assistance. You know, it's like, okay, my niece and my nephews, they did. So my niece did the painting. I think both of my nieces did. Excuse me. My niece and my daughter did the Lego piece. You know, so it's like, but when I see everything together, it's like mesmerizing, mind blowing. So you know you had assistance. There's no way to look at the final product and deny the involvement of multiples because it's not just one random thing. It's a lead up. It's a story. It's an intro. It's an origin story, and then it's a story, right? But there's a lead up, you know, and so all of these things going into it is the, what do you want to call it? It's like the confirmation. It's the confirmation, but I was looking for a stronger word, but it's the confirmation. So it's the undeniable truth factor. Thank you, Hobson. It's the undeniable truth factor. You know what I'm saying? You can't debate it. It's undebatable. It's no way to go against it, right? There's no alternative. You just go with it. So you get bombarded at times because it's multiples. It's not just you conversing with one. It's you opening yourself up. And so therefore you have to filter through. And you have to know exactly what's going on, because if not, then you're a crazy person, right? So it becomes you have to know what to show. You have to know what to show, what to say. You can't just say it all. You can't just show everything, you know? And you definitely don't want to do it like the first time they see you. So it's like you have to, it's almost like you have to write the story inside of the story. Like even with the people who are, you know, involved in the whole thing, you have to kind of make the rules, make the rules up as you play the game. All right. That's what y'all. Oh, so this is absolutely beautiful, and you get trapped. You get lost in the back and forth. So then, when you come back to, you wanna. It's like, oh, that's the human thing. But it's like, oh, I just need to go to sleep. And then they be like, no, don't go to sleep. Like, we got you. We'll make sure that you all right. And who cares? Who cares that they think what they think? It don't matter what they think. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm sure every experience is different, but I just love them. They so like funny. They absolutely hilarious. Let me say that. They absolutely hilarious, right? but they will laugh at danger. And I think that's where the term came from, because it doesn't matter what's happening down here. They sustain their exact same composure. Like their whole everything is funny, but it's serious. Everything is serious, but it's funny. So you got to take it serious on a level, but don't take it too serious because it's not that serious. And then you have situations like that where I'm I don't even remember what just happened, right? So they'll come in and I call it surfing, but I tell them that they can surf whenever they want to. So they jump in and do what they do, especially I guess in times that I be needing them. I know I always need y'all, but I'm just saying, like, when it be like very detrimental, that's when they like to surf. Oh my God. So, I love y'all. I'm talking about y'all while y'all right here. I'm sorry. That's very disrespectful. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. No, I'm not sorry. But you know what I mean. I apologize. Words. Have to be careful with our words because we're like the manifest. We're the manifestors of our reality. And it's like the closer you are to God or the closer you are to Source, the stronger your words, like the more power they have. So like married to, if you're married to Source, you're almost coming off like a magician, you know, because it's like everything you say is just it's going to happen like that because that is your wife or that is your husband connected to that source. When you're married to that source, it's going to open up and move out the way for you. If you're tired, it's going to slow down. I don't say crazy anymore. It's like beautiful though. It's, and then sometimes like you don't know what you're supposed to involve the rest of the world in because you don't want to seem like you're taking advantage of it, or you don't want to seem like what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, I'm gonna slow down. Exploiting. You don't want to seem like you're exploiting the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what's up. That's not what's up. So it's a ask permission as I go type thing. I'm always asking like, is it okay? Is y'all gonna feel away if I do this? I don't want it to, you know what I'm saying? Like just today, when I bumped into some people at the little show that was going on. It was like a band or whatever, and the guy who called me over originally, I'm reading his spirit, so I'm not even analyzing anything outside of his spirit. I felt him pulling me. Right? So I go over there, comes to find out, his speech isn't too good. And when he's trying, I'm already knowing what the identifier is down here. They say learning disabilities or whatever. But at the same time, I'm feeling his spirit and I'm listening to his spirit and me and him communicating the whole time. Like, but every being is not like that. And when you're closed off of other forms of communication, the I don't want to say body, but the spirit adjusts. The spirit adjusts. Like, yeah, you got help, but the spirit adjusts. And then you be like just now, right? Y'all see me, I go, and it might seem like, but I'm in full blown conversation. I'm just not sharing it with y'all. I'm getting what I'm getting. It don't be like y'all. people be like, oh, people be like, oh, if you psychic, then read my mind. Yeah, no, it don't. It don't work quite like that. It don't work quite like that. Although for some people, yes, it does. Okay, excuse me, I'm not there yet. I'm a baby. They keep telling me. They keep reminding me. Oh, he just a baby. He just a baby. So I'm a baby. You know, I'm still learning. I am new to the whole realm, but I know what's up, and I feel awesome knowing that I'm not alone because it makes you. It reverses everything as before, like when the things that were holding you back or the things that were making you feel isolated and the things that were making you feel unloved. Now it's the up, opposite end of the spectrum. It's just that the people that I'm communicating with, other people can't see. So it get to the point like instantaneously. It instantaneously transforms you from someone who was suffering to a absolute superhero, right? To a absolute superhero. As long as you know what's going on. And it's not about pride, it's not about none of these things. You know? You have to keep it in check. As a matter of fact, they keep you in check because you are a representation of them. You're a representation of them. They are literally enjoying the experience simultaneously with you. It's not so much as like they're sitting somewhere eating popcorn. So it is like they're sitting somewhere eating popcorn, but they can jump in and be an actor in the movie that they watching. So it's all of those things, and it's like a even exchange for everyone. Just the same way they cure your loneliness, they get to enjoy the experience of this realm, right? So, and it's a lot, like I said at times, but it's like, okay, so they have this experience. They was going through it the whole nine, right? And then, but when they cross over, they don't remember the way the experience feels. So when they go over there, they get to live it through you, and it's like they asking you questions that they should already know because they had the experience already. But it's like some stuff you take and then some stuff you don't. So that's why they be asking you like, oh, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? Right? So don't let that confuse you because that's the reason. It's because some stuff they can take and some stuff they can't. Some memories they hold. Some things stand printed. They keep telling me, and it's weird. It's hard to talk to y'all and them at the same time because it feels disrespectful, especially when I'm like about to reveal something to y'all with them still right here. Like it feel weird, but let me concentrate. Yeah, so they keep telling me I gotta deal with my brother's stuff. Not with his stuff, but just with the fact that I miss him. And so I'll be like tippy toeing around and trying to dodge him and stuff like that. not dodge him, because I know he always throws. So uh, it'd be hard to explain sometimes. So, but it's like, so like me, like, so I have some I still have some healing to do, right? So, I'll be like talking to everybody else, like, and he right there still, you know what I'm saying? But it's like every time I go to talk to him, this happened. So I back away from it, you know? But they keep telling me it's something that I gotta deal with as far as him. But you see, like, I could come back. It's just I just be getting lost right there. And you don't want to be like no sucker. You don't want to be like no baby, because they strong. So you got to be strong for them. It's just like my grandmother. I already legit told her she could come surf anytime, because these dudes out here, they ain't gonna even know that it's like an old lady up in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool because she's super tough. Don't care what nobody think. Gonna say what she gonna say, and that's that. Like, you ain't gonna push her no kind of way. I love when she jump in and surf. You know what I'm saying? It just be sometimes the challenge was finding myself inside of all of them that be coming in. And I didn't know exactly what was going on when I was having the experience. But now knowing what it was, it's like a light bulb go off and everything. It all makes sense, right? So then you become stronger, and then you become in control of everything. And again, you go from this person that's basically forgotten about as far as the people out there go, right? Like the people that are having having the experience with you, like you're in theirs and they're in yours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the same experience on a level, but they have a different movie. We can be in the same movie, but them playing a different character changes the movie entirely. It changed the movie entirely. So that's how it's able to work like that. You know, everybody got their own story, but then you're in their story. You might not have a super big part. It depends on the connection that y'all had and where they choose and what they choose to reveal to this matrix. Because you know what I'm saying, these people, people, whatever it is, these energies out here, they will tear you to shreds if you don't know how to navigate. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to navigate, they'll tear you to shreds. I already know, because especially with me now, everything I'm going through, I'm in my. They say in your feminine, but in actuality is you just opening yourself up for everything that's out there. So, like I say, surfing, and so come in surf on you. You don't know what's up. So don't expect nothing, and you'll be grand. Don't expect anything, and that's not like a negative thing. It's just like, don't be having expectations, like, because you ain't in control of it, and it don't even make sense for you to have these expectations. That's why when they say go with the flow, that's why that's so. Oh, they telling me to flip it. So I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna look at them instead of y'all looking at me. I love y'all.